Took her on well. Don't worry.
EA Sports to the game. Up against a little offensive opportunity. 3-on-2. Quick opportunity.
What's going on YouTube? This is goal from you. Now some people want to know how you do.
Alright, YouTube, we're playing NHL 13, regular season with the Detroit Red Wings. Just give me a second, it's loading. So we're in the menu. I'm going to go to NHL 13. We're going to go to the interactive tutorial. We're going to do all.
All right, let's see how you shoot the puck. We're going to start with a snapshot. To take a snapshot, move the right stick up. Give it a go. Now let's take a slap shot. To perform a slap shot, move the right stick back, then forward. Once you have completed a slap shot, you are ready to move on to the next drill.
Oh, I missed. Hang on. Okay.
Now we've seen you shoot, but to score in the NHL, you have to aim the puck as well. Use the left stick to aim while you shoot. Hit all 4 targets in the net, and we can move to the next drill.
Alright. Now I just gotta aim the puck and then shoot the targets. Just like this. Oh, well, he's left us to aim. That's what I did. Got it. Got one. What? Didn't get that one. What the hell? That's 2. That's Uno 3. Whoa, not. What?
Let's see how good you are at dropping the gloves. To start a fight, tap or press the triangle button. Move the left stick right or left to dodge punches. To throw a punch, move the right stick forward in the direction of your opponent's head in relation to the screen. To get more power in your punch, move the right stick back and hold it, then move it forward to punch. To block a punch, press and hold the L2 button. Move the left stick down to tug on an opponent's jersey. If you quickly punch after a tug, you will throw an uppercut. Press the L2 button and the R2 button at the same time to turtle. Now, let's see how you skate and deke. The left stick controls your player's skates. The right stick controls your player's hockey stick. You deke by moving the right stick from side to side. In this drill, you need to make 3 dekes. Once you do this, you can move to the next drill. To perform more advanced deking techniques, press and hold the L1 button while moving the right stick left or right. Press and hold the L1 button while moving your right stick down to get your skates involved with the deke. Press and hold the L1 button while moving the right stick up to flick the puck up and jump over a sprawling defender.
Alright, so now we're just gonna skate and deke and shoot the puck. Pretty simple. And I scored 2.
You can play offense, but let's see you on defense. To body check, use the right stick. Move the right stick in the direction of the player you want to hit. Now, let's try a manual hip check. To perform a manual hip check, press and hold the R3 button and move the left stick in the direction of the skater you want to hit.
Ooh.
To pump check, tap or hold the R1 button. The objective in this... To have a successful forecheck, pressuring the puck carrier is the key. By using big hits and board play, you will be on your way to successfully regaining the puck. When in possession of the puck and near the boards, press and hold the triangle button to brace yourself against the boards. This will initiate a brace. To pass a puck when braced against the boards, press the R2 button and move the left stick. The left stick will aim the pass out of the brace. You can move along the boards with the puck. To pin a player against the boards, press and hold the triangle button while using the left stick to drive the opposing player into the boards. To poke the puck away from the player against the boards, press the R1 button. Now, let's try a face-off. Just like shooting, the right stick acts as your player's stick, while the left stick controls the body of your player. To get ready for a face-off, move the right stick left or right to establish a forehand or backhand grip. Once the puck is about to drop, move the right stick down to attempt to win the face-off cleanly. The handedness of the player will determine whether or not a specific direction will result in a backhand or a forehand grip. The left stick will control the body of the player. Moving the left stick in any direction will result in your player trying to tie up the other centerman. Don't move too early, or it will be an easy face-off win for the opposing player. The left stick will control the body of the player. Moving the left stick in any direction will result in your player trying to tie up the other centerman. Don't move too early, or it will be an easy face-off win for the opposing player. Now, on to some more complex face-off techniques. To lift your opponent's stick off the face-off, establish a grip, and once the referee is ready to drop the puck, move the right stick upwards to perform this move.
Alright, we're back in the menu. Seasons mode. NHL, All-Star, playoff, continuous overtime, season overtime loss, 1 point, 5 minutes, and shootout, yes. Atlantic Division, Northeast, Alright, let's go all the way to Detroit. We play Nashville. Just hang on a sec, you guys. I'll be right back. Alright. I am back. Sorry about that. Had to go do something. Yeah, everything's good to go. Alright, let's begin. And I got. So this is the regular season.
Hi again, everybody. With Bill Clement, I'm Gary Thorne. Let's do some hockey here. Detroit, Michigan, the site for this game between the Detroit Red Wings and the Nashville Predators. Detroit's first game of the year, and Bill, always nice to have that on home ice.
Yeah, they got a good crowd here. They want to take advantage of it.
We get set to go. There's the drop of the puck, and we are underway. Nashville takes on the Red Wings.
And this is a Central Division rivalry at its best.
Under pressure to Zetterberg. 2-on-2 in the rush. Snaps it. What a shot early on. These two teams, they don't like each other. They're going to get it done, and they start early.
All right, let's see who wants to be number 2 in the hit parade.
Where's my man? Where's my man at? Oh.
He'll take that one behind the pipes. Connects on that one up the wing. Offensive opportunity, 3-on-2 to Legwand. Goaltender goes back, stops it there to Cronwall, to Smith. He'll take that one back and skate with it to Cronwall, to Bertuzzi. That one taped to tape and back again. Takes that pass in the middle of the ice, heading in. Big shot, big save. To Hornquist. Smith, there's a big-time hit coming behind the goal. To Cronwall. To Cleary. He's got it again. To Smith. Through center ice they come. That one on the tape as he heads up ice. Wrist shot. Mercy save. Nice pass. Headmans that one up the wing. Detroit's forecheck. Man, are they going at it early in this one. Quick shot. Great save. Pokes that away. Breaks it up in the zone. Kick save and a beauty to Cronwall. Off the wing, back into the middle to Bertuzzi. To Hornquist. To Wilson. That's going to prevent a scoring opportunity. Got his body down on that one. Nice wrister. Got to be careful there in front of his own net. Picks the puck up cleanly. Smith. To Miller. To Erickson. To Miller. Bad save. Gets another shot. Oh, what a save to Smith. Long. To Miller. To Smith. Here's a pass on the return. To Spalen. To Boyd. To Klein. To Holoschuk. Franzen. Dadatsu. Offside, and that will get a whistle. We come to Detroit, and we always get to marvel at some of the great veterans, but they always seem to find a way to have young players filtering through into the system.
Well managed. I think Kenny Holland over the years has done a better job than any other GM in the NHL.
Not a lot of room to move when you get these kind of rebound chances, Bill. Boy, was he good in net on this.
Well, Gary, I think goaltenders have the toughest jobs in all of sports, and this goalie is doing a nice job of his tonight.
To Gill. Got that one into center ice out of the D zone. Nice pass. Nice quick snap. Snatches that one up with the glove. He's got it. Scoring chance in the slot. Good play to get that puck. Good work. He got that stick on the puck. Good use of the mid on that one. Fisher. Chance.
Andre Kostitsin, I think he's still trying to reach his potential in the NHL. There's more left to see from him.
And that's the end of the first period. After one, it is scoreless. One-sided physical play about sums up what we've seen in this game so far.
Yeah, and when you allow yourself to get out hit, I think you're just hoping that you're going to win, because you check it out, I mean, one team is way ahead in the hits.
Period number 2 underway with a drop to the puck. White. To White. Gets that puck back.
Dadatsu.
To Franzi. Big shot. He'll make the glove save. Then he's got that one, and he'll hang on. Use your body, tie him up, and leave the puck for somebody else. He did. Oh, what a shot that was. Big, clean hit. Take that puck from down low, go back to the point. There's a quick shot from a distance. Tremendous save off that one-time effort. Center ice on the boards. Net has been knocked loose. That'll be whistled. We'll have the face-off. Over 4 minutes gone in the second. And this game remains scoreless in the second. He'll move it himself. Glove save. Oh, that was dangerous. A lot of wrong-colored jerseys as he made that play. There's a good return pass along the ice to Erat. Good return pass back to Erat. Franzen to White. To Kronwall. Pass off that wing side to Zetterberg. Here's an offensive chance. 3-on-2. Save made. Got the stick in, knocks it away. Puck move back up to the point to White. Moves the return pass. One-timer, no good. Goaltender's move denied. He'll carry that puck into the end himself. Blocks that one with the pad. Takes it from down low. Oh, there's a shot at goal scoring area. Kick save and a good scoring opportunity to White. Pass back, tic-tac on that one. Loves it. He's got that covered up now. That's a whistle and a face-off. Off that face-off, tied up the D, and the puck's picked up by his winger. To Legwand. 2-on-2 the other way. Quincy, his stick after that puck, chopping away. Yossi. Good pass to get it up ice along the side. Chance to score. Breaks that up with a good defensive play. Needs to move it. The Predators' shooters seem insistent on wanting to carry that puck into the slot, but they're not getting anything out of it.
Gary, they can forget about getting any offense going if they don't get the puck out wide to open up the middle.
To Smith. Return pass. Nice pass right through center ice. Lead pass through center ice to Kostitsin. He'll carry it now. Able to hold that in at the blue line. Just stood in front of that one. What a great play to block that shot. Wrist shot on. The Red Wings skating space early on in this game appears to be right in the slot. They're taking it there, and they're getting their shots.
Yeah, well, defensively, though, you got to connect the dots. Protect the middle first. That's how you stop it.
Franzen's effort in front. What a battle. There's a major scrum down low. That's a battle. To Weber. To Fisher. Gets that right back. Back and forth on that one. Huge collision takes place. What a shot. He'll keep the offense rolling here. He finds that loose puck. Big bang along the wall. Those two got one another. To Gill. D to D. Rister takes that shot from a little ways out that time. He's going to be wide of the net. To Franzen. Put it away. Second period is over. No score after 2. When you look at the stat sheet to try and get a determination of how a game's going in this one, just check the hit side.
Yeah, and coaches preach good things will happen if we play a physical game. You bang bodies, get them out of the play, and just keep it up. You wear them down and wear their will down.
And we get going here in the third. To Cronwall. Save made. To Gill. To Fisher. Good pass. That's going to send. He came out of the defensive end. And that one he puts away with a glove. Howard's coverage will freeze the puck and a face-off coming. Looking for help as he ties it up on the face-off. Loose puck, he's got it. Looking towards the net from the blue line on the D-to-D opportunity. Carries this one through the neutral zone. Side to side into the corner on the nice offensive slide. To Filppula. Shot that one up through the middle. There's a dump in. They'll go to the boards, change it up. He'll control that puck in the offensive zone. Up to the blue line. Hang on, we've got a delayed penalty coming up. The Red Wings are going to be short-handed here. They get 2 for roughing, one's gone. Nashville's on the power play. They're first of the game. Erickson. Erickson's making the right moves tonight. He gets that one out of the zone, gives his team a chance to regroup. To Erad. He picks up the loose puck. Quick shot. That shot's going to go wide. You think NHL.com's going to put that hit in the top 10? I do. That's a goal-scoring effort right there. Couple come together. That's a tough place to meet along the boards.
That guy was flying? Holy crap.
Breaks it up in the defensive zone. There's a wrist shot. Save. Fisher. 2-on-2 the other way. Keep that thing in the offensive zone. He did. That's a major league collision right there. What a shot to Zetterberg. He's got it out deep. Oh, he wristed that one. Save. Goaltender freezes that for a draw. Ready, save. That comes on a really good wrist shot. That's a tough chance right there. One he had a really good chance of scoring on, Bill.
Gary, this is a goaltender just doing what he gets paid to do. Stop pucks.
Detroit's penalty is over. They get that crucial man back out on the ice late in this game. To Zetterberg. To Franzen. Oh, a heavy chance. Puts the glove on that one, and that will be a save for him. There's a shot put on, and the stick's going to end up on the ice. That goes incomplete. Picks it up. Gets that one up near the point. Offensive chance. That's a great place for a shot. The Predators' puck work, once they get that puck into the zone, has been along the blue line, and I don't know why.
Well, you got to be careful shooting the puck from the point, especially when you know you're not going to get it through. If you don't, it could be a chance going the other way.
The Red Wings do not convert on what might have been a game winner.
Yeah, they got to stay positive. Keep getting chances, and hopefully one of them will go in.
That's a good angle shot. Nice save with a pad. That puck was loose in the crease between his pads. Over 7 minutes left to go here in the third period. And still no score in the third. Great positioning of the goaltender. One-timer denied. Ford. To Gill. To Board. 2-on-2 on the rush. You get a puck in a shooting, scoring zone, and you don't get a chance.
Well, he didn't have much of an angle. He was cutting it a little fine, and he cut it too fine.
Loose back in the zone. He's got it. To Clary. To Filppula. Shoots. Good save. Great positioning for that pad save. Long lead pass to Hornquist. Needs to get rid of this puck. What a couple of collisions right there. Those players along the end boards just leveled each other. Quick opportunity. The Red Wings shooters are doing a great job lugging that puck right into the slot and then firing.
Given the choice, would you rather play the game on the outside or right up the middle?
To Filppula. This game is still up to be won as we're closing in on the last of the third. Loose puck and he gains control of it. Takes the shot. He'll stop that one on an in-tight opportunity. There's the shot. Great movement right there with the goaltender and off that one-timer. With that whistle, a face-off, he covered it up. Billy has been just outstanding here in this period. If he does not play the way he's playing right now, this game's out of control.
I think he's already got his name penciled into one of the 3-star slots.
Good play to hold that in the zone. Try to find a little room. Franzen's putting the body on out in front. The Cronwall. Gets it back. That'll keep this offense going. He's got it. Good work with the stick. There's a scrum along the wall. Kostitson carries that up the wing. Picks that puck up as the pressure was coming to Zetterberg. You get them lined up and you get a shot like that. Both of them got their licks in on that one to Erat. Tough angle on that shot. Tough to score on that one. And that concludes the third period. We're tied and overtime is coming up. As we head to our break, saves like this have kept his team in the game. That suits their face-off man tonight. He's going to get another chance. And the face-off presents our overtime period fortunes to these two clubs. We'll see if we get a game winner on the ice. To Cronwall. Little come and go with that. He's got it on the stick in the return. Here they come. 2-on-1 opportunity. Save to Erat. Creating space. What a move. Quick shot. Just mashed along the boards. What a collision. To White. To Cronwall. Finds it on his stick again. In with speed. Nice efforts to freeze the puck works here. And that'll get a whistle and we'll have a face-off. Great time to come away with a defensive zone win off that face-off. Good wrist shot. One-timer chance to score denied. To Weber. Good check put on. Off the wing, back into the middle to Cronwall. To Franzen. Good save. You got to stop those. They can't get by. To Weber. Leg one. Puck loose, picks it up, pokes it away. Takes a hack at it, has the loose puck. Both teams pressing as we're closing in on the final moments of overtime. We'll get a face-off here in the offside. Cronwall to Datsu. Great deep move. Finds a loose puck. And a game winner. That's the overtime finish. And that's it. Nashville's players able to get this game into OT, but not with the result they wanted.
No, they were good enough defensively, but they played too much D. At some point, you got to rush the puck the other way, and they didn't.
Oh, playing against Buffalo. To Cronwall. To Datsu.
Hi, everybody. I'm Gary Thorne along with Bill Clement. Welcome. Great to have you with us for our hockey broadcast here tonight in Buffalo, New York. For this game, the great rich tradition of hockey here in Buffalo continues. This matchup between the Buffalo Sabres and the Detroit Red Wings.
Well, personally, I have fond memories of playing in Buffalo. Won a Stanley Cup here once. That's why I always feel kind of warm and fuzzy when I get here.
Save. Delano. Nice pass from the D zone up through center ice. Picks that one up in front of his netminder to Zetterberg. To Cronwall. To Zetterberg. Through center to Franzen. To Vanek. To Cronwall. To Franzen. To Datsu. Big time wrist shot. Oh, what a save. To Stafford. Up the wing side, got it on the stick. To Bertuzzi. To Cronwall. White. Fires it. Good glove save. Passes that one. To White. To Datsu. To Clary. Has control. Big snapshot. Mark that one as an excellent scoring opportunity by a scorer that isn't completed. To Filcula. To Clary. It's returned to him. 2-on-2 the other way. Quick shot. Well, he didn't mean to do that, but he blocked the shot. Nice play. Quick one-timer. Outstanding work to knock that one down off a one-timer. Bertuzzi to Samuelson. Snap that one. Opportunity denied. Detroit's aggressiveness on the forecheck really standing out early. Loose puck, and he's got it. Swung back to the point. He's going to put that one away easily. There goes the arm, a delayed whistle to Helm. Takes the return. Snap that one on net. And the goalie has left the net. They'll get the extra attacker out of the ice. The Sabres penalty. It's going to be for holding. It'll be a 2-minute minor. Detroit's power play unit making their way out onto the ice. Here's a chance for a goal that would give them a lead with the specialty teams doing it.
Well, a chance to get on the board and a chance with the thing that is going so right for this team, their power play.
McKinley. Shot gets blocked. And that's going to be controlled along that blue line. Got a piece on the stick. Hair off. Here's a chance to clear. And with that whistle, an offside faceoff coming up.
A little bit of hardware came to Buffalo in 2010 when Tyler Myers won the Calder Trophy as the league's top rookie.
Earhart's doing some redirecting of the puck the hard way lately.
Yeah, and he's absorbing a lot of it as well.
To Zetterberg. Nice glove save and a shot that came in a good opportunity. Miller's got that. Ryan Miller, Hobey Baker Award winner when he played college hockey.
Only the second goaltender to win the Hobey Baker.
Gains control. Myers. Attempts to clear. Able to move that one out of the zone. The interception. 2-on-2 the other way. Got to hustle to get another chance to Quincy. Wrist shot on net. Puck ends up in the seats. Man, that hit off the iron. It was behind the goaltender. Winger moves in to pick up that puck. Good tie-up in the face-off. Gets rid of that. Chance scores! And a short-handed goal. Buffalo's offense, that may be one that's going to give them the lead here in the first.
Something to build on, especially emotionally when they get into the locker room.
Regier.
Now I need to score.
Connects on that one up the middle. Big wrist shot. Myers. No puck on that one as he knocked it away. Good puck check. Able to come away with the puck here right in front of his own net to Myers. He'll play it again. White's interception. That's a good.
No.
He's off and going on a breakaway. Nice save. Nearing the conclusion of this first period. To Cronwall. Picks that one up in the offensive zone. To Datsu, up to the point. To Smith, back. Oh, great reflexes on that. Makes the save. Quick chance. That was earmarked for a goal. Great pad save. And that's the first 20. We end it at 1-0. Watching these players go at it, this is professionalism at its highest level.
Yeah, these guys are playing really well and really hard. I mean, you can't ask for more than what we've seen.
Good to have you on board, everybody. Our second period of play now underway. Kicked away with a blocker. Pominville through center ice to Vanek. In his own zone, looking for a little little room, takes it back in behind the net. Good pickup of the puck in front of the net to Zetterberg. 2-on-2 in the rush. Tremendous deep move. The Red Wings' shots are coming from a particular area, and it's right in that slot.
But this team is allowing that center lane drive. I mean, if they don't start protecting the middle of the ice, they're going to be facing these kind of chances all game long.
Back to the point from down low. Put the body right in front of that shot. Credit him with a real good block. Good effort right there to obtain the zone as he went from the other side of the ice. The Sabres snipers have found a spot from which to work, and that's the slot. Back to the point, trying to catch people sleeping. Quick shot right there. Scrambling and diving to knock that puck away. Takes that one up the wing. Shoots. Shooter had a chance. That stick got there before he could get that shot off. Nice breakup. Delayed penalty to come. There's the whistle. We'll get the delay call here. The Sabres are going to be short-handed for 2 minutes. They pick up the penalty and a roughing call. The Red Wings power play unit making their way out for the second time. They're 0 for 1. And the first time out, not a lot of real good opportunities. Power play unit still out. Gets that in the defensive end. To Bertuzzi. To Clary. Save. Miller's going to cover that one up. Over 8 minutes gone in the second. Ehrhoff's goal, the difference right now. Run down low. That's a one-time opportunity. Goaltender got it. Filppula's chop at the puck. Moves that out of the front. Ehrhoff's stick. Right place, right time. Move that puck out of there, and he did. Put it back in their own end. They'll start the rush. There's a good pass. Up the wing to Clary. To Bertuzzi. Big shot. Easy chance for him. He'll have a face-off as he covers that up. You want to give the offense a chance, keep that puck in the zone, he does. Blocker on it, knocks it away. Back to the point. Good job to clear the zone. Tremendous shot off the tape. Oh, what a shot! Scores! And that's a power play goal. The Red Wings offense. They get a goal here in the second period that knocks this thing up.
Teeter-totter, baby. Back and forth, just the way we like it.
Number 55, Nicholas Cronwall.
To Stafford.
Let's go, Buffalo. Oh no.
Controls that one.
Now.
Big save with a blocker. To Franzen. To Smith.
To Dusty.
Snaps it. Great save.
Go.
He's got that one on the stick. That was just wobbling around for a minute. Got him in the open ice. That is well wide of the net. He misfired on that one. Good wing pass right there. Stick work, pokes it away. There's a point man looking for a little room. The Cronwall. One-time chance. Goalie save. What a move. Tremendous hit. That pass completed from that wing center ice to Leopold. White. To Datsu. Pass right on the money from the wing to Clary. To Bertuzzi. Up the wing. Cronwall. To Filppula. To Bertuzzi. Cronwall. To Bertuzzi. See if anybody can get one late here in the second period. Up the gut to Filppula. Blocker save. Picks it up to Bertuzzi. Great reflexes. How about that save off a one-timer? Loses possession. Great scoring chance coming. Left him behind. And we finish the second period. 1-1 at the end of 2. We have seen everybody perform the way they're supposed to in a hockey game so far in this one.
Gary, I don't care if you're a casual fan or a hardcore fan, you gotta love this game.
And the third period starts. There's the face-off. To Vanna. White. to Datsu. Nice blocker save. Good chance in tight. Miller's effort in net tonight. His team will say thank you if they can find a way to get the game-winning goal.
Well, I think all of the spotlights right now in this building should point at him because he is the reason the score is tied.
He's got the puck. Nice pass out all the way to the point. The Red Wings' opportunity comes on yet another way to create offense. They have just gone left, right, left.
Oh, they are really mixing it up. The toughest offenses to stop are the unpredictable ones.
Looking back to the point. There's a scoring chance off a one-timer. What a move. To Stafford. To Ennis. Needs to move it. To Quincy. To Bertuzzi. 2-on-2 the other way. To Quincy. Neutral zone wing side. Long pass up to the middle to Clary. Through center ice to Clary. Poke check. That'll force him back a little bit. Pass intercepted. Earhart to Leopold. That pass right straight ahead. Big shot off the blocker. Zetterberg. Offensive rush, 3-on-2. Wrist shot, save. The Red Wings here in the third period may have to relive that missed effort.
Boy, they have had their chances. If they don't win the tilt, they will only have themselves to blame.
That snapshot's not going to go. Boy, did he make a nice play on that.
Everybody has to do their share, Gary, and this goalkeeper certainly is. He's helping out with another save.
Leaves it behind the net to Cronwall, to Abdelkader. Pass right back to him, off and running, to Abdelkader. Quick shot. The Red Wings offense generating a lot of chances, and the thing right now is they're doing it the same way in the slot.
Well, the biggest key, Gary, is that they're not trying to do it individually. Their passing is perfect right now.
That puck was up for grabs. He's got it. Gets it along the point. Takes that shot from a long way up. He got it off quickly. 2-0. Franzen to Abdelkader. Nice wrister. Got it. Puck rolled between his legs. Under 5 minutes remaining. We're in the third. Cronwall's goal's enough to give his team a chance. He's tied it. Last of a shot at a great scoring opportunity. Makes the save between his legs. Goaltender's reading the offensive moves. That's what he did, and he denied the opportunity off that chance.
Gotta love the effort this goaltender's putting in, Gary. I mean, blocking pucks is his life, and he is living it right now.
To Pominville. Still has it in the offensive end.
Might have to get my other line change out soon.
To Myers.
With 2 minutes left in the third period. I need to score right now. I want to win this game. I believe that we will win.
Pass along the boards. Nice save on the block. Pushing it along the boards. Third period almost over. Let's see if we get one more big play. Myers receives that one on the wing. Good poke check to free that puck up. Looking for a place to go with it behind his own net. To White. There's a pass returned right on the tape. To Zetterberg. Zetterberg.
Oh my god.
Got the puck, needs to get it up. To Filppula.
Well, the shooter was hoping for a
Score! Game-winning goal. There's a column for that. Now we're going to find out here in this third period whether that's the one.
Gary, this is absolutely clutch. I mean, to put a team away late in the game, now they just got to hang on for a few seconds.
Check. And that's it. This game is over. Detroit's opportunities were converted on, and in this first game of the year, that's a nice win.
And I really believe that the close games keep you sharper than the lopsided ones. This was a squeaker.
Well, we got a minute. Let's take a look back at some of the highlights of this game tonight. And that's going to do it for this one. With Bill Clement, I'm Gary Thorne. Thanks for being with us.
Yeah, I won that one. To Cornwall. To Zetterberg. Henrik Zetterberg. Oh no, St. Louis Blues. I hate playing against St. Louis. I hate St. Louis. It's one of my worst pet peeves. See. It's gonna load. There it is.
Hi, everybody. I'm Gary Thorne along with Bill Clement. Great to have you back with us for some more exciting hockey. In St. Louis, Missouri, that's the site for our hockey game tonight between the St. Louis Blues and the Detroit Red Wings. St. Louis's run last season got them into the playoffs, Bill. This their home opener and maybe a little better year.
Yep, and you know what? The hill climbing starts again. Their first task, make the playoffs, and it starts tonight.
Our game underway here in St. Louis. Up the middle, through center to Datsu. To the net. Nice quick snap. Save made. To Perron. Into that opposite corner. To Cronwall. To Zetterberg. To White. To Franzen. Wrist shot on. Good use of the blocker. Offensive strategy here. Find a way to go with it up the middle. Sends that one crossways. Wants to get this up in a hurry. Zetterberg. Shot. Chance save. To Datsu. To Cronwall. To White. To Ocean. McDonald. You think NHL.com's going to put that hit in the top 10? I do. To Filppula. And a good pass up the sideboards. To Smith. To Quincy.
Oh, what are you doing?
Jackman. Able to pick that puck up and able to control it. To D'Agostino. The Red Wings' ability to have an effective forecheck, aggressively so, showing up early in this one. The Blues' error could not have come at a worse place on the ice.
It's the one thing that coaches want to avoid, turnovers in your own end.
Those slap shots can get on you in a hurry if you're the goaltender. You did on him, but watch how he made the save here, Bill.
Well, let's just call this goaltender the problem solver because the turnover created one. He solved it.
To Russell. To Sabatka. To Kendall. Gets that puck. Brister had an idea of what he wanted to do, just didn't complete it.
That's an opportunity wasted when you shoot wide.
Delayed penalty coming up. Russ got his arm up here. Let's see what it is. Quick shot. Save and a great one. A delayed call as he skates over to the box here. Let's see what we've got. The Blues draw the minor. This is going to be 2 for holding. The Blues penalty killing unit tonight will get their first chance to see what they look like. Cronwall. To White. To Zetterberg. Opportunity on that move. There's a wrist shot. Nice save. Score! And a power play goal. Pretty good defense by both teams at the start of this game. Finally, somebody breaks through here.
Yeah, we could see a low-scoring game. Maybe this goal is going to be more important than I think it is.
Picks it up in the offensive end. White. To Cronwall. 2-on-2 in the rush. Oh, he wristed that. Big save. Blocker save. To Bertuzzi. Back up to that blue line point area. Good pass to get it back to him. Blocker save. D'Agostini to Nickel. Big time shot. Tough save. Shot scores. And we have a tie game. The St. Louis Blues. Effort works. They get this game tied up.
That's effort. That's what you got to do. You fall behind, just put the nose to the grindstone and get the job done.
Save. Take that one home. That puck's up and over the glass. That came off the goaltender. Pretty good save. St. Louis Blues have a tremendous fan base here that has been loyal to this team over the years. Bill, as a player, I think this is one of the places that players really like to come to, obviously, if you're on a winning team.
Even when they're not winning. I mean, it's amazing. I've never met a player that played for the St. Louis Blues that didn't say, I love playing there, and I really miss not being there when they got traded away.
To Datsu. To Zetterberg. Makes the move and gets in. Shoots. Good save. Zetterberg's scoring chance came from some pretty good moves.
You're not going to stop him. He is really in the zone tonight, and with moves like that, he is going to continue to generate scoring chances.
To Trangelo. To Oshie. He'll carry that puck into the offensive zone. There's a pad save knocked away. And that's the end of one. After one, it is 1-1. This has been a game where everybody's had something to cheer about. This has been a really fine game to watch.
You know what? All the players were on board when the game started, and they've put together a real entertaining tilt to date.
Underway here in the second. To Perron. Got that one covered. Face-off coming. Tied him up in the face-off, left the puck for his winger. Good pick with a glove and a scoring chance. Quick opportunity. To Datsu. To Cronwall. To Franzen. 2-on-2 the other way. Good play. Breaks it up. To Koliakovo. To Koliakovo. That'll be cleared from the other side of the ice. Good control on that puck. Jackman's focus evident there. He knew where that thing was going and jumped right in to intercept. Pretty good dump right there. Not a lot on it, but it ends up in the offensive corner. Knocks the puck away. To Datsu. To White. To Cronwall. That one all the way across ice. Pass Passing in that scoring area, he's got it. The Blues offense has decided, look, we can lug this puck into the slot. It's open, and they're doing it.
To me, one of the hardest things to defend against is what these guys are doing. Really creative, effective passing plays.
To Franzen. We get that right back. To Cronwall. To Datsu. Bad save. Franzen's play right now is noticeably physical.
And Gary, you have to think that a coach said something to him on the bench. Come on, get your hitting game going.
Moves that from down low to Shattenkirk. Pass along the wing to Steen. Chance, one-timer effort denied. That had goal marked on it. Takes the shot. Nice save with a pad. That looked like it might go through. Nice pass. That one stayed on the ice up to the point. Save with a blocker to Smith. To Filppula.
Oh, come on.
The Blues will touch that one up. That'll be an icing call. That puck's going to be moved by the winger after he tied him up in the draw. Pass back to the point. Long shot, but he got rid of it in a hurry. Dangerous territory to Bertuzzi. Got it on the stick. Trying to find a little room. Get in position. That's what it's all about. He blocks that one. There's a wide shot. Hard work up against the wall. Big time effort. That's the offensive zone. Great position save. To Quincy. To Cleary. On the charge. 3-on-2. Mercy save. Thought he was going to carry that deep. Good poke. There's a loose puck that he's got behind the net. Back to the point area. He'll move it himself. You got to earn the territory. Look at that fight going on in front. To Smith. To Langenbrunner. To Reeves. Lazy. Not a lot of time left here in the second. Finds that puck in the slot. He scores! And that's 2 unanswered as he puts it over the board. St. Louis's offense now going up by 1 at a very opportune time.
Sure, late in periods, especially when it's the second period, that's a huge goal.
Now, I need to score. Oh, come on. It's the end of the second period.
Wrap that one up. Second period is in the books. 2-1 at the end of 2. This has been a physical game, but only from one side.
Yeah, that's really puzzling because usually the hits wake up both sides, and in this case, it hasn't happened.
1 more to go. Underway here in this third period. He'll carry it now. Back up high. Save with a blocker. Good pass to get out of the zone all the way to center ice. Big time collision right there. Let's see who gets up. To Franzen. Handles that puck along the wing and up into the neutral zone. Goaltender back to stop it. They're on him. Up the wing to Zetterberg. 2-on-2 the other way. Quick shot. The Red Wings skaters once again another scoring chance by carrying that puck into a high-scoring density area.
Gary, right down the middle. That is prime real estate, and you take it if it's there.
Oh, what a save. Cronwall to Datsu. Whistle, face-off, had it covered. Save percentage in this game tells the story. I mean, that's a great job so far in net. Over 5 minutes gone by here in the third. The Blues lead by just 1. Great save. What a move. That pass across the ice, rink side. Tremendous hit right there. Both of them are going to feel that one. To Samuelson. That one's going to go wide, Bill. He couldn't get any accuracy on it.
Oh, he snapped that thing. It looked like there was pretty good torquage on the shaft of the stick. Maybe that's what did it in.
Shot! Save with the pad. Boy, there's a hit on the ice you're going to want to watch again. That's a tremendous collision. Got all of that. He'll keep the offense rolling here. He finds that loose puck to McDonald. Pass up the middle to Nickel. Sends it back. Point. Hard shot. Not a good scoring chance. That's a tough angle to score from. To McDonald. On the return, he's got it again. To Miller. That's how you make a glove save. To McDonald. Oh, what a shot that was. Big, clean hit. To Filppula. Loose puck, he's got it. There's an offensive opportunity. Nothing to shoot at. McDonald to Shattenkirk. To Steen. To Arden. To Eriksson. Back to Filppula. Good wrist shot. That's not where he wanted that puck to end up. What a chance he had. Pokes that away to Pietrangelo. To Perron. To Oshie. 2-on-2 in the rush. He'll control that puck in the offensive zone. Blocker save to Datsyuk. Up the wing side to Franzen. On the boards, there's a battle for it. To Kronwall. To Backus. Nice pass as they go tic-tac. This game is still up to be won as we're closing in the last of the third. To Datsyuk. One-timer save, and that was a sizzler. Nice work. He picks up the loose puck. Big opportunity. Nice pad save. That's a good chance. To Backus. To Langenbrunner. To Oshie. To Datsyuk. Big time wrist shot. Big save and a beauty. Oh, what a save. Rebound shot. Bad save. Fires a big save. To Oshie. To Jackman. That one straight up the middle. Shot. Good blocker save. Trying to free that up. Jackman. It's over. Detroit's going to be a loser, even though they played a really strong game.
It's a fine line in this league between winning and losing, and we saw that here.
That's alright. It's my first loss anyways. Holy crap, I was going up and down the ice. Oh, now we're playing against Chicago Blackhawks. I don't like Chicago. I don't like Chicago at all. I like Detroit. Red Wings. Red Wings, baby. Because my favorite hockey player I play with is Pavel Datsyuk and Henrik Zetterberg. It's one of my buddy's favorite teams. To Bedard.
Hi, everybody. I'm Gary Thorne along with Bill Clement, and we are ready to play some hockey. Chicago, Illinois. Ready to play some hockey right here. This game between the Chicago Blackhawks and the Detroit Red Wings. You always want to get off to a good start, and in the early start here, both these teams have.
Well, I think this game, Gary, because when you look at the numbers, they both put up really terrific numbers early in the season. But this game is about weeding out the imposter, and we'll see if one of these teams is.
Oh, gain some room. This rivalry is based on those kinds of hits. Stay tuned. There's more to come.
Well, we've seen it before. One hit follows another, and we should be underway after that smack.
Those two really collided. Zetterberg's injury.
Oh, no.
Boy, what a shot he just took.
Gary, he got annihilated by that hit. This could be bad.
Here's a replay, and watch the camera jar.
Wow, he was destroyed. I mean, that is contact.
Stolberg to Matador. Takes that pass back. Shoots that one up the gut. He'll take that one back and skate with it to Smith. In the neutral zone up against the wall, he lugs this one. Big snapshot. Tremendous save. Good poke check. To Frolik. To Kane. That one tape to tape and back again. Huge collision takes place. What a shot. Pass up the boards. Quick shot. Uses the blocker. To Filppula. To Clary. Snap that one. Puts that off the blocker. Keep that thing in the offensive zone. He did. From down low, they go high. Knocked away. Great save. Under pressure. The Red Wings forechecked. Man, are they going at it early in this one. And that will be whistled on the icing. Chicago got itself even more attention in the hockey world with that Wrigley Field debut in a hockey arena.
It was a cold day, but it was an unbelievably warm day just because of the entertainment value. The people there went crazy for the Winter Classic.
Could have held on, let it go to Emerson. Back to White, to Abdelkader. 2-on-2 the other way. Save made. To Hossa. In the slot. Always want that first goal. It took some effort and time to get it in this game.
Yeah, and they better just get working on a second one because that first one didn't come that easy.
He shoots, he scores! A very opportune goal. That's going to tie it up. The Red Wings offense, they may have to do some more. They've tied this game up, but boy, they're coming in a hurry.
But that's what you have to do, though. You've got to answer early. If you don't, the game just slips away from you.
Picks it up. Good sheet of ice right there, all the way up to the point. Nice move with the goaltender position and gave him nothing to shoot at. Pass up along the wing to Franzen. Great move. Snap that one on net. The Red Wings skaters are doing a heck of a job carrying that puck into the slot and getting good chances.
Listen, there are three lanes that you're trying to defend. Left lane, right lane, and middle lane. And right now the highway is wide open, right up the middle.
Loose puck in the zone. He's got it. Wrist shot on net. One-timer, no good. Goaltender's move denied. Up the near side boards. Taves to Oduya. That dump will set up an offensive chance on the other side. Oh, there's a shot at goal-scoring area. Garcilo's really doing the work down in front. At the point. Great chance. Look at a shot from a point. Off the player. To Bertuzzi. He's got it again. Seabrook. Needs to clear the zone. Gets that pass up along the wing to Sharp. To Marion Hossa. On the offensive attack. This is a 2-on-1. Taves. Into the middle to Hossa. Big wrist shot. Easy save made. Long shot taken right there. Not a lot on it. Not much of a chance to score. Kindle to Abdelkader. And the horn sounds ending the first. After one, it is 1-1. Sometimes in hockey games, Bill, you got to stand up and answer. So far, that hasn't happened here.
Yeah, I'm not sure how long this can go on. I mean, you can't play a game when you're on the receiving end of all of these hits.
Great to have you with us, everybody, as we get underway here in the second period. To Taves. Here's a pass on the return. Neutral zone wing. Shoots. Blocker save. Loose puck and he gains control of it. Franzen. To Datsu. To Bertuzzi. Shot. Save made. Covers that up for a face-off. Over 3 minutes gone in the second. Miller's goal, good enough to tie this one up. Good play to hold that in the zone. Letty. Up the boards to Froehlich. Risson off the blocker. To Quincy. Wing pass and he's got it. Picks that off of the D. To Kane. Offside. Seabrook. Into the corner. To Franzen. To Datsu. Oduya. To Bowler. Far corner on the dump. Good pass up the wing to move it forward. Datsu to White. To Cronwall. Takes the return pass to White. Into the offensive corner on the other side, and a soft dump at that. Chance from in tight. Oh, on the mask.
And Gary, it looked to me like he intentionally got his mask in his face in front of that shot.
Oh, we're going to have to stop play here. Fans moving away. Look at that pain.
And I don't think we can be surprised after this kind of hit with the glass just splattering. It's everywhere on the ice.
Needs to get a play going to Helm. To Smith. To Quincy. To Miller. Save. Face off here as he covers the puck. To the point. Puts the pad on it. And he scores! And that's 2 unanswered goals. The Red Wings goal that's going to put them up by 1 is a big goal, Bill, but we've got to talk about possession.
Yeah, without question, they're still swimming upstream unless they can have more puck possession because the other guys have ownership of it now.
Rips that. To Erickson, to Tutu. His team ahead by 1, and he got that goal that put him ahead in this period. To Sharp. Takes that shot in a hurry, long way out. In the slot, great chance. Delayed whistle, penalty coming. To Kendall. Puck sent back to Erickson. Howard's heading to the bench now. They've got a delayed call coming. They'll get the extra skater. Chicago's penalty. This is a double minor. With 4 up on the board. The Red Wings are going to go on the power play. This is going to be their first opportunity of the game. Power play opportunity. Let's see what they can do as they organize. Up the wing. Gets that puck back to Franzen. There's a long shot, but he got it off quickly. Scores! Power play goal. The Red Wings offense making it mighty tough here with that goal in the second.
Gary, this game's been like a tug-of-war, and right now they're pulling the other guys over the line.
Front of the net. Kicked away with a blocker. Breaks it up. Trying to work that out. That'll keep this offense going. He's got it. Closing in on time remaining here in the second. 2-on-2 the other way. Good shot off the one-time effort. Tremendous save off that one-time effort. To Oduya. Time running out. One more chance up the ice. To Datsu. Oduya intercepts that one. Puck will come back out on the offside. Montador needs to get it out. Pumps it away. That puck is still in the zone. That clearing attempt didn't work. And he'll move that one out of the zone. One on it. And that's the end of the second period. 3-1 at the end of 2. You always hope you're going to get to see a hockey game like this more often than not. This is just a tremendous game.
Yeah, Gary, we talk often about entertainment value. This had a little bit of everything.
Here's the drop of the puck for the beginning of the third. That's all the way down. Puck loose, picks it up. Shot. The Blackhawks in-zone offense continues not to produce, and it's because those points are not open.
But they have to make an adjustment, Gary. I mean, they keep forcing the play to the point. When the point man gets it, if he does, there's nothing there.
Into the neutral zone with that pass. Has the loose puck. From down low, back up to the blue line. Lets it fly. Great positioning with the goaltender. One-timer denied. To White. That's the goal-scoring effort right there. Great chance to bury that one. He got the deflection, but he went wide. Not going to clear. That's a good move in the offensive end. To Kane. Offensive chance. That's a great place for a shot. You don't get that many opportunities generally in a game. He's getting them. You got to start finishing. Able to control that right at the point. To Samuelson. Goes to center ice to Datsu. Snaps it. The Red Wings been doing this throughout the game, and why stop? That slot is wide open, and those shots are just being ripped off.
So much time, so much space on the rush, and these guys are doing a great job of getting their offense jump-started by passing the puck. If you're defending, fall back. Make it harder for them to find passing lanes.
To Helm. To Cronwall. To Miller. 2-on-2 on the rush. Big shot. And the puck is touched up, and that'll draw the icing whistle. Just past halfway in the third. Cleary's goal has increased the lead now to 2. Point man takes that one. Abdelkader's really battling in front. Takes a shot. Chance. Scores! And with that goal, that's 4 unanswered. The Red Wings offense has given them a 3-goal lead, and we're in the third period.
All systems go. I love the way they've taken control of the game here in the third.
To O'Donnell. Played into the far side corner. Filppula. Wrist shot. Blocker on it. Knocks it away. Good chance in tight. Finds a loose puck. Holds it in. To Mayers. Takes that puck right in front of the net. Look at the moves on that one to the goaltender. One-timer effort. To Quincy. To Emerton. One more puck on that stick. Nice move. Up the wing to Tutu. Here's an opportunity. Big save with a blocker. To Bolin. Turnover at neutral ice. To Quincy. That puck picked up behind the net. There's a pass up ice. That'll go to the point. To Quincy. Puck carrier doesn't have it anymore. Good poke check. Center ice area. Move it up the wing. He's got room to do it. Quick shot. Pretty easy pass save for him. Not much balance in this game. This has been a blowout, and we're closing in on the end of it. To Helm. Has control, and the two of them meet along the wall. O'Donnell. Abdelkader's body checks tonight are really adding up in this game.
Oh, he's just been an intimidator, a terminator.
Sharp. To O'Donnell. There's a good return pass along the ice. Quincy's stick in picking that one up shows he knew where that pass was going. He'd already read it. Gets it away. Oh, what a shot. Scores! And they get another one up on the board. And boy, they needed that. They needed an answer goal. Now they need some more. To O'Duya. Datsu. 2-on-2 the other way. Score! An empty net goal. We finish this one, put it in the record books. Chicago's, they're going to have to start looking for another streak. This one's by the boards.
Well, Gary, they had won 3 straight. Now they just have to avoid losing 3 straight. The winning streaks will get you up in the conference. Long losing streaks will bury you.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. I'm Gary Thorne, along with Bill Clement. On behalf of EA Sports, have a good one. With Bill Clement, I'm Gary Thorne. We welcome you. Great to have you with us for another great hockey game. Detroit, Michigan. That's our site for this matchup between the Detroit Red Wings and the Canucks. Detroit's hometown crowd will be here to greet them in this home opener tonight and hope that there'll be many more games at home later in the year.
Gary, they didn't get it done in the playoffs, but that doesn't mean they didn't have a good regular season last year.
To get out of the starting blocks in a hurry, both these teams in the first part of this season have done that.
We always talk about it, Gary. These points are a lot easier to get than the ones later in the season.
Good pass to Cleary, and he's away in the neutral zone carrying that puck through center ice. Snyder's got that one, and he'll hang on. Less than 10 games played, but a couple of good starts in this.
Yeah, and that's all you want. I mean, you try to build on your starts, and looking at the numbers, both of these teams have laid down really good foundational building blocks.
To Franzen. Quick shot from a long way out. Blocker save. Picks that puck up in front of the net. That's in his own defensive end. Dangerous land right there. Through center ice to White, to Cleary. Big shot. Snyder's got that one covered, and he's going to keep it that way. It's the hits that still bring people to the front of their seats, Bill. We've seen some in this game, including this one.
Yeah, and from this guy, the hits just keep on coming. I mean, that's part of his game, so other players should expect it when he's out there.
And away he goes, has the puck after knocking it down. To Smith. Sends that one up the middle to Bertuzzi. Daniel Sedin. Up the wing he comes, good pass. That's a major league collision right there. What a shot. Picks that one up at the point. Kick save and a good scoring opportunity. Trying to free that puck up. Break pass, dangerous scoring area. They'll work from the point. Puts that one away on the long chance. Garrison. To Ballard. To Blue. Loose pocket, he's got it. Got a great scoring chance. Good move by the goaltender using that leg. Good return pass. Little easy dump into the opposite side corner. The Canucks' aggressiveness on the forecheck really standing out early. That one on the tape up the wing. Well, there's a move we're going to watch later on the NHL Network. Save! Ballard. To Hamhuis. Moves the return pass. Back to Hamhuis. Not going to lose that one. Holds it in. Moves that back up. Big-time collision right there along the boards. To Kessler. Good coverage. He's got to move this puck. To Cleary. 2-on-2 the other way. To Ballard. Gets that one into the neutral zone. Tremendous score. Shot scores! The Canucks checking that clock, seeing that we're closing in on the end of the first. They get the first.
Yeah, well, Gary, they better not be looking at the clock for too long. How about scoring another goal? One's not enough.
Flips that across ice. Up the wing to Bertuzzi. There's a quick shot from a distance. Nice blocker save. Gains control. And save. Off that face-off, tied up the D, and the puck's picked up by his winger. To Hamhuis. To Weeds. You get them lined up and you get a shot like that. Both of them got their licks in on that one. And the referee's got his arm up. We're going to get a delayed call here. Play goes on. And that's the end of the first period. We end it at 1-0.